What's up everybody, my name is Morten Ferrestrand, and in this jazz guitar lesson we're going to look at a solo guitar arrangement I did of Love Theme from Cinema Paradiso by Ennio Morricone. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You can find the tab, there's a link in the description. If you want to download that, you maybe want to do that before you watch the lesson so you can follow along. It's pretty straightforward. We're going to look at some fingering stuff actually. That's going to be on chorus, you probably know, but we're going to do a little bit different fingering because of the situation that we're in. So yeah, that's mostly what I'm going to talk about in this lesson. Yeah, so let's just take it bar by bar. Bar number 1, D minor 7. Well, one more thing, and that's dynamics, because you see that I play, the first note that I play, this top note here is the melody. And then I'm adding after that these notes. And because the top note of the chord here will be higher up than the melody, that may be perceived as a melody note, which it isn't if you play it equally as hard as the melody. So make sure to play the melody a little bit stronger than these notes, right? I think that's the only place where we have notes above the melody. So all this, the first 4 bars, pretty straightforward, not really a lot to say about them. When we go to bar number 5, make sure that, well, there's one thing to say, that I haven't written out, lettering and stuff like that, but when you can, try to let the chords ring throughout the bars. And now when we go to bar number 5, we have this E in the bass. Make sure that you have the chord notes from bar number 4 still ring out, because we want that effect of the F major with the E in the bass. Right? And also let this E ring out all the way through bar number 6. Yeah, so that's bar number 7. And you see what's happening here is that we get the root of the chord is not coming on the beat of 1, which is it probably would do if you had a bass player playing it, but in solo guitar arrangement we can take liberties like this. So that's bar number 8 and 9. So you probably, I'm using a combination of pick and fingers here. Right, on the third notes here, I'm playing the A and D here with pick and fingers. You could, it might be a good way to practice to play everything strummed, because then you really would have to pay attention on your muting, right? If I'm gonna strum this, I need to mute the A string and D string with my index finger in this case. Right? Next, also, I need to mute. Well, if you strum it, you need to mute whatever is you don't want to sound out. So you could try that, just if you need practice with your muting. And bar number 10. So this is an E minor 7 flat 5, which you probably would play like this. In this case, I'm gonna bar with the first finger and use second and third here. You'll see this on the tab, where the fingering is special. I've noted it on the tab as well. The reason why I'm doing this is I want to be able to reach up here with my fourth finger. Bar number 11, straight ahead A7 altered chord. I'm not playing the root here actually, which is also something that I think is really nice when you do solo guitar arrangement, that you don't always have to play the root. It's just a nice variation. It doesn't feel like it's lacking anything. Right, now we're in bar number 12, and this is also fingering wise something you should pay attention to. What I'm doing here is playing first finger, and then, you know, normal thing would be second. I do the third because I want to get up here. I need the second finger on the bottom note because I want to hit that at the same time as the melody. Right? And the next two notes at the same time. Yeah, so that's probably the most tricky part of this entire arrangement. Yeah, the rest is pretty straightforward, I think. And we repeat, this was the first ending. Now, second ending. So that's first finger, bar number 18. Again, we're playing the melody before the root. Bar number 20, and into 21, it's pretty cool chord, C7 over F. Like that tension there. Bar number 22. So that's it. So that's the entire piece. You know, it's a nice little piece to play on your own. If you're interested, the way we did it, the way we played it with the trio was we record on separate places. So I record here and they do it at their own studios. And usually, of course, we would use a click track. On this particular song, that didn't really work well. This song needs to be a bit free-flowing time-wise. So what we did, I actually recorded the guitar first and played through the entire song, and we used the guitar as our guide to play on top of with the other guitar that I played and the piano and the bass. So a pretty interesting way to work, but it actually worked really well. You know, it was not hard to follow that time-wise at all. So, you know, just a little insight there. Yeah, I hope you have fun with this. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.